anything. We're just going to be making a pot roast here. Our little beef roast. Running a little bit behind, so we're going to have to take some steps, and then we'll make our grilled cheese for lunch. Cake off! Hey! Enough! Come on in. Don't bark, you gotta come inside. Good dogs. Alright, so what we got here is we got an eye round hunk of beef here. Got to test our braising liquid out here. But that's 2.4 pounds or about a kilo of beef here. We'll pat her dry here. What's up, Glenn? How you doing? Can you hear me? Can I get a sound check? And we'll go ahead and pat that dry. Now, I want to be eating in like 3 hours here. Perfect. Glad to hear, Glenn. But I don't want to have to boil this, so we're just going to chunk it up, and that way that'll give more surface area on the braise, and it should cook a little bit faster, so I should be able to get where we need to go with a good simmer, yeah? Yeah, I don't know what was going on with the audio the other day, but that was not cool. Let's just go right down the middle here. That's 2.5 pounds, 2.4, okay. Not gonna do some math, but those are some nice chunks. Got them all about the same size, so they should cook at about the same rate. And that's really what you're going for here. Actually, yeah, I'll cook. As you can see, there's not much fat in this. It's kind of a tough meat, so we're gonna have to cook it slow. So we may be eating this around 4 or 5 o'clock. 4 or 5 hours, so 7 o'clock my time, whatever time it is for you. Yeah, we gotta season these bad boys. We're gonna keep it really simple for now. And we'll let most of the seasoning happen as it cooks. So a good layer of salt in there. Meanwhile, let's get our pan cooking. We don't want to get them cooking before it's eye round. It's a cheap one. get that fired up, medium heat. Now, meanwhile, let's go ahead, hit it with that all-purpose flour here. Now we're gonna braise them. You'll see. Make a mess, just clean it up later. We'll be fine, alright? I definitely tend to make a mess, and that's okay. But no, this is not a stir-fry situation. If you wanted to stir-fry, that's the wrong burner. That pan, Pete. No, Eva. And I love this recipe because you can literally take a nap while it cooks. I don't know. It's eye around. It's pot roast. But I want to accelerate the cook time, so I chopped it up. Yeah. Now, while that preheats, you can do some other stuff. You're going to have plenty of time. Here. No, we're not quite ready. That's onion. The potatoes will go in near the end of the cook. Otherwise, they'll get lumpy and mushy. We're going to brown the beef, pull the beef out, put the onions in. Yeah, no, we're just going to brown the beef, then I guess throw the onions in, pull the beef out, put the onions in. Then lower the temperature, get a good braise on the beef. We'll be good. You'll see. We're almost ready to cook here. But potato, onion. I got my pans preheated properly. I like that. To quote Kirk Cousins, I do. We're going to go in with just a little bit of olive oil, not a ton. Go ahead and give that a quick swirl. We're going to give those just about a minute on each side, and then we'll rotate. Yeah, well, the cat tastes good. What can I say, E.T.? Well, it's still sticking. Not time to turn. When they're ready to be turned, they'll stop. They'll release from the pan. And that'd be a lot colder than the pan, so drop the temperature down a little bit. What's up, Sandy? Sandra? That's what we're looking for. Anyways, so whose family members had the most drama on New Year's Eve? I was pretty carefree this year. Well, it was pleasant. No stories, no New Year's Eve stories. I was kind of pissed because the police cracked down on the fireworks here in Hawaii. So it's still good, but nothing like last year. Oh, what's going on, Kevin? I went 10-second Tom and I forgot your name. How you doing? That really doesn't do anything, does it? Oh, I'm glad to hear that, Kevin. Happy New Year's, Kevin. I probably didn't put quite enough oil in there. This beef didn't render much fat out at all. But I'll be fine. Go ahead, let's make sure we have a nice, good, on-time pull-out for now. It's not like a steak, you don't need to sear it off. We just want some color on it, Go ahead and turn your heat down as well. There we go. So, got enough color on these to give them some good flavor later on. Some onion in. We're going to do another onion and a little bit of olive oil. So let's get the skin off of it. Thank you, Kevin. It actually, donkey meat tastes delicious, Kevin Jones. And I'm not just talking about you eating my dong, but I know you find that delicious as well. If you never ate horse or donkey, you should try it. 2 small onions or 1 big onion would be enough on this one. Keiko. Keiko. Oh man, where's my vinegar? Keiko. I'm going to put a little bit of white vinegar in there to pull off those burn bits before they become actually burn bits, you know. Got a little bit hot. The vinegar will burn off. I'll leave a little bit of tang in the onions. It ain't gonna hurt it, alright? Just be patient, Kevin. We're gonna make our grilled cheese here after this. We just gotta get this set going for dinner. Right. Meanwhile, those simmer away. Let's peel some garlic. I guess you don't even need to, but smaller. You will taste the burnt food now. Should have started over. Oh, Renee, one is not burnt, it's flavor, but that's why I put the vinegar in to loosen the bits off the bottom of the pan before they became burnt. Happy New Year, Renee. You know, that little bit of that flour mixed with that beef fat, you know. You kind of want a little bit of that, you know. There's a quicker way to do this. The old garlic smash. Yeah, no, I understand what you're saying about the burn bits or whatever. Oh, yes, Randy. You got it. I would think maybe I can afford to be cooking at, 2 p.m. in the afternoon. Yeah, no, you're good, Renee. I mean, it's the lighting ain't that great. There, that didn't really help much, did it? And some garlic, let that simmer a bit. Gonna short a little bit of olive oil. Pizza's good. Light on the hood work, yeah, kind of, but that doesn't really help y'all. What's going on, guitarist? How you doing, bud? Some tomato paste going in. Go ahead, reintroduce your beef. Get all that juice back in there, of course. Let your dogs lick the plate. That didn't work. Yeah, I'm really missing the other light in here. Thank you, King Dopey. What's up, Elijah? It did help. What helped? Okay. Is that what you're saying? Now we're gonna throw in some hearty Italian herbs like, I don't know, oregano, thyme, shit that's not gonna burn. That'll just flavor. thyme, that one's not going to do anything. Rosemary would also work great. Oregano will go great in this situation. Don't go overkill on it. You can always add more seasoning. That's very hard to take it away. The flavor is already coming on excellently. All right. Now, a good half bottle of red wine. Yeah, maybe not. I mean, I want to drink some of it. Some sort of stock. I haven't got chicken stock, beef broth, whatever would also work just fine. This is just what I have on hand and open. There you go, and you want them almost covered. I don't know, Lord Brian. I'm going to check it in 3, but we're going to simmer it on the stovetop. This might start a little bit late today, so I might have to do like a pasta dish to buy myself some time. Let's go ahead and get it up to simmer, though. Alright. And obviously the flavors will come together as it cooks. I mean, right now if you taste it, it's going to have a strong wine taste to it, but that's okay. So give it a taste so you know what your sauce is tasting like early. So if it turns out great, you know what to look for next time. If it turns out like shit, you know what to avoid, yeah? Oh yeah. Like that beautiful beef, that cheap cut of beef, muscular, whatever. You know, 4 hours from now, it will be delicious. Impart a lot of flavor. It will break down nicely. It'll be soft. We'll check it. Once it's fork tender, we'll add in some potatoes and carrots and let those cook until they're fork tender as well. And then you'll have a beautiful pot roast meal. But, you know. All right. Now, let's get down to business. Go ahead, put a lid on it. That'll keep too much liquid from evaporating. Once you get a slow simmer, I'll show you what that means here. I'll just maintain it. Probably about a 2 will do it. But I do want to get it back up to temperature because all that cold chicken broth and red wine really dropped the temperature of that pan down. Tonight, it's not even lunchtime. So let's clean up a little bit of workspace here. We will just sweep all this bullshit off into a dustpan in a little bit. We'll also clean our cutting board off because we're going to hit an impasse here where nothing really happens for a long time. Right now we got a little $11 Pinot Noir. That is also our braising liquid. And I'll tell you what, that's going to make the whole house smell good. So I'm super excited for that. And hopefully my house guests will be as well. Might give it another spoonful of tomato paste. I'll tell you what, this is going to make even better sandwiches the next day. Yeah, I around roast, Daniel. I don't want to cook for fucking forever, so I chopped up the 2.5 pound roast into about 6 pieces. So I'm hoping it'll be done in about 4 hours or so. That puts me eating dinner at 6:30. Well, puts beef done at close to 6:30. Add the potatoes, carrots. The main course is on the table at 7:30. My girl gets here at about 3:30, 4 o'clock. We'll do like a clam linguine or something like that. Maybe I'll thaw out some tuna and eat that. You never know. Just make a little ceviche or something like that. And that'll buy me enough time to for the roast to be done. And maybe if it's good enough, she'll help me clean my house. That would be super cool. Just kidding. Also, for everybody that was hating on my refrigerator for being dirty the other night, suck my balls. That's a well-organized refrigerator. Beautiful. Got clams, chicken tenderloins, roast beef, turkey, ham, strawberries, all sorts of dairy, a couple vegetables. It'll be good. With that being said, I'm going to make a grilled cheese. I'm trying to decide what I want on said grilled cheese. I like barbecue, so I'm going to pick something that's not going to clash. Unfortunately, I think that ham is honey ham, so that's already pretty sugary, right? Chicken, I don't feel like really dealing with chicken right now. So that puts me down to turkey, because roast beef, barbecue, that's a clash. So we're going to go turkey and cheddar. Tomato slices. Barbecue sauce. Now I'm debating using avocado, but yeah, well, you know, fortunately for me, JCavs, my hands aren't around my Johnson like yours are right now, so yeah, I don't need to wash my hands every 3 seconds, you know. We're going to leave the avocado off because when you cook it, sometimes that's bad. Loses the texture. Well, like I said, you know, he probably needs to wash his hands more often than we do because he's probably wiping his ass without toilet paper. And he's not cultured enough to know what a bidet is. Alright, hold on, folks. Okay, it's okay. It's all contained to one area. Dogs stay out of that. I just broke a little girl. A little bowl here. Oh man, what do you have against wine? I'm interested to hear this. Penny, get out of there. All right. Japanese style white bread. It's delicious. A lot of people drink wine. Hold on, I gotta go sweep that up real quick. Now, I bet you enjoy your stepmom's champagne. Huh. What's wrong with stepmom's champagne? Does she buy the cheapest stuff or something? Yeah, this burner has some bullshit on it, but that's okay. It'll burn off. Let's give it a quick rub down. Get it up, medium heat. All right. And honestly, this is one of them times where the nonstick pans do really well. I mean, maybe I want to drink E.T.'s stepmother's champagne. Although I prefer Prosecco. Going back, you notice I didn't put a ton of salt in there. I think it's going to need a little bit more. So we're going to add a beef bouillon cube to your roast. Now, let's get the fan going. We don't want to set off the smoke alarm. Back in the fridge. That pan wasn't hot enough, but it's non-stick, so it's fine. Anyways, we got some Vermont aged cheddar, the good stuff here. Honestly, this might be more of an application for the cheap stuff, but we're going to use the good stuff because I can use the good cheese. I don't have to use the welfare cheese. Alright, so we're going to take the cheddar. We're just going to use that little slicer on the side of the box grater. I love box graters. I love a good box in general, but especially the graters. They really are a versatile tool. And if you don't want to make a mess whenever you're grating cheese, just put a little plate underneath it and it'll work wonders. You'll be amazed. Life will never be the same. Alright. So I didn't cut as thin as I was hoping, but guess what? It didn't matter because there's a lot of cheese. A couple hundred calories at least. It was good. Yeah, just having a trash full as you cook makes a world of difference. It just keeps everything so much. It doesn't have to be perfect, but it does keep things under control. You know what? I want that turkey to cook pretty good before I put it in the middle of my sandwich, you know? And tomatoes. You want thin sliced tomatoes. Probably need 4 of them. With that, you can even come in half. That way they don't tear your sandwich apart when they break, and they will. It's what tomatoes do. What's up, Lord Brian? Avocado, I thought about it. I think avocado's too much. Because I'm doing a grilled cheese or panini, whatever you want to call it, or melt. I don't want that soft avocado. Avocado should be cold. Avocado never should be warm. So that's why I'm leaving avocado out. We're gonna mayo. Yes, the outsides of the bread, outsides and inside. We're gonna. I don't know if you'd call that tag teaming the bread, but you're gonna do mayo on the outside and inside of the bread. You'll see why in a minute. Smells like that turkey's starting to get some color on it. Ooh, I like that. Otherwise, I don't think turkey's really that. Ooh, that's good. I don't think turkey's really that flavorful. So I'm taking matters into my own hands here. All right, Ronnie, how you doing today? So you got plenty of room for cheese on both slices of bread here. It is cut into chunks or whatever, so, but that's okay. It'll all melt together in the end. Just make sure it's spread out evenly here. That cheese and that mayo will melt together beautifully. That's good cheese too. Use good cheese. It makes a big difference. What's up, Peter? Now we're gonna dice that up here. I'm gonna just take your tomatoes, You can pick a side, you can do both. And I think I got some red onion that we can throw on here real quick. On the other side. A little bit of barbecue sauce in the middle. Now let's get some salt and pepper on that tomato and bring out the tomato. Winners! Alright, don't have any regular pepper, so a little bit of red pepper will work. And a little bit of oregano, alright? Now we're going to give the turkey a quick little dice. Just like that. Yeah, just like that. That's how they drew it up. Now, I'll give that about 2 minutes or so. Yeah, I love cooking for my neighbors. It's a lot of fun, Peter. So you're the neighbor asshole that calls the cops on everybody. Ben, you're a snitch. You probably report people for New Year's Eve fireworks, don't you, Peter? Any? That's okay. You think it's funny calling the cops on your neighbors, Peter? That's not cool. Yeah, I think first and foremost, mind your own fucking business, and second, be a good neighbor. And if you build a big fence between you and your neighbor, you'll probably be pretty good off. It's possible Peter, Cap, but we've confirmed that they do like my cooking. Oh shit. That's fine. Now that's a little bit too aggressive a boil we want on the dinner, alright? So we're going to turn the heat down to kind of a 2 out of 10, and we'll see how that is, you know? That was the worst use of game over moment ever, you know? The shittiest, how much are they paying you? And I'm calling that game over. As soon as I open off the lid on a pot roast, get real. Okay, let's go ahead, give it a little courtesy check. Oh, it's perfect. Alright, now you're done with the heat. Give it a diagonal cut. I'll keep it warm until you're ready to eat. We're going to give it a little bit. We're just finishing off a fancy grilled barbecue grilled cheese. It's not really that fancy, just using shaved turkey breast or sliced turkey breast, barbecue tomato, red onion, cheddar cheese, white bread, mayo on the outside and inside, toasted in a pan. It'll be good. What are you doing for dinner tonight, Terry? And then in here, we got a roast that we're working on for dinner. But that being said, this is what we got going on here. An apple is good. What's up, Party Gorilla Tag? How are you doing today? All the inside toppings blend together perfectly. That's a pretty good grilled cheese. That is hot though, so be careful. Make sure you have some water to go with it. Thank you, PG. Yes, pop off. It was hot. Now, the reason I diced or sliced the turkey and the tomato and onion is so when you bite into the grilled cheese, it doesn't pull the whole thing apart. Because cheese will do that sometimes. Happy New Year, Pop-Off. I've celebrated many a New Year with Pop-Off. Well, actually just one, but that was enough. Something like that, Fernando. Happy New Year. Yep. The real question, Fernando, is how hot your wife is. That's what the people want to know. Yeah, one day at a time. What type of reloading are we talking about? Well, I got that far. Why are you reloading? I'm not trying to get into a who's on first debate with you, Pop-Off. Yeah, I'll get the job done. I mean, I'm not going to ask you to give away your zombie plan in front of all these people, but it sounds like you got one. Well, ammo, I think, would be effective against, when the city people come after, when power grid goes down and government fails and anarchy reigns. But I don't think we're that far away from if we lose power and a bunch of other stuff. I'm not sure how effective ammo is going to be against zombies. Probably will get the job done against the fentanyl addicts, so pros and cons there. I think the silver kills vampires, not zombies, but I could be a little bit off on my lore. But I would be curious to see what the crossflow between my eyes are fine. See the crossflow between people who go to gun shows and Renaissance fairs. And you could even add Magic to the Gathering to that Zen diagram, and I think there would be a substantial amount. I guess the question is, how do you fundamentally end a zombie? Do you got set them on fire or burn them or chop their head off or what? This was a premium sandwich. Premium. Well, yeah. Well, do it fast enough, or will you just have like flaming zombies running towards you? That could be an issue. Should have put some cilantro in this. That would have been phenomenal. Mm. XTC. I don't get it, But anyways, I got some stuff to do before dinner guests get here. So I'm going to call it a night. Love you all, and thanks for joining. Hope you all have a great day, start to the new year. And yeah, you're worked out twice already this year. Haven't given up on the resolution yet. All the power to you. Ciao, ciao.